ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Thursday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches JuJutsu Kaisen. I think I have a workaround for my dead headphones, so let's get going, and this should hopefully work. Oh boy. So in the last episode of JuJutsu Kaisen, we had the start of Todo and Itadori versus Hanami, and I'm really hoping that we see the ending of that one in this episode. It doesn't just jump away, because that is my biggest fear for shonens. Like, because this just seems like a really bad habit for a lot of them. It's like, okay, here's a big cool fight. Now we're gonna jump away to another really cool fight, and it's gonna take like 3 episodes before we come back to it. But hey, I'm hoping that this one has learned from the mistakes of its forefathers, because I am having such a good time. It's not like super deep, but it is very much a spectacle. You know, it's not Shakespeare. You know what I mean? Like, well. But let's get in here and let's see how our boys do. Let's not waste any time, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! What? Oh. Ora! Ora! Who's this fucking little gremlin? Is this our boy Toto? Our our baby boy Toto fucking murdered a kid to death. Okay, but like, how did he mock you? Is this like an actual mocking, or is this like you just fucking killed a kid? Jesus Christ! Nice fight, boy! God, I love when Japanese people just say English bull. Oh my god, this is where he gets it from. Oh my god, okay, who the fuck is she, and is she still alive? Fucking can't believe it. I can't believe that there's more than one Toto in the world, and the other one is a woman. My god, I was not expecting that. Did not see that one coming. Uh like I assume she's gonna show up later, like maybe in season 2. That, or it's gonna be revealed that she's fucking dead, and that's why Toto's the way he is. Right. So what I want from this episode is I want them to just go through and have like 90%, maybe like as 100% if they can manage it, just be the fight against Hanami. And I want the Hanami fight to either be finished or like just progressed. You know what I mean? I don't even want to see any of the other fights, like, until this one is fucking done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so fucking tired of that in Shonen, yeah? Like, I'm also really hoping that our boy doesn't need to rely on Sukuna, but he's been doing pretty well without Sukuna for, like, a decent while now, so I think Sukuna is gonna be, like in Bleach when Ichigo gets that stupid fucking mask, or however the hell that show works. Apparently Bleach isn't dead, which is very surprising. Not watching it. Alright, please, show me your actual fucking technique, Toto. Please. He doesn't have time to explain his technique, so it won't be at its full strength. Damn, I can't believe it. Man, here's hoping that you don't have to be wary of that one, my boy. Okay, please, what is your technique, my boy? I need to know. I need to know. I'm fu- This man's does not have a 530,000 IQ. Fuck off. Fuck right off, my dude. Holy shit. To put in context, Einstein only had an IQ of 300. Isn't like the highest like recorded human IQ like fucking 500? Ooh. Wait, what? Okay, Toto, please explain what your technique is. What the fuck? No, no, explain the technique. Oh my god, the technique is called Boogie Woogie. The technique is called Boogie Woogie. I. Oh my god, this is an asshole fucking technique. I love it. This technique is designed to fuck with people. I wasn't expecting Toto's fucking ability to be like, I guess like a cerebral kind of thing, because this is like kind of ability you can't just do willy nilly. Like, it requires like quite a bit of actual intelligence and spatial awareness. I was not expecting that out of the fucking meathead who fucking lusts after idols all day. Record holder for consecutive black flashes. Okay, so how many black flashes has fucking Nanami thrown out? A man's out here be like, oh yeah, no, I can do like fucking 10, and I'm good. Okay, how many? Ooh. What's the betting Itadori is just gonna be an absolute fucking moron and accidentally do it like 5 times? Because that's Black Flash number 2. Keep track, ladies and gents. Number 3? Okay, then number 3. 4? Alright, give me the 4th. Give me the 5th. Oh my god, he could just. Seriously. This absolute fucking meathead. This absolute fucking meathead is actually the most That's 5. That's fucking 5. Holy shit. It's a damn shame, like, nobody of, like, actual authority fucking saw him do it, huh? I straight up, I think Toto might actually be my favorite character. I honestly think, like, our boy, our big stupid meathead boy, I love him so much. Hanami's starting to catch up with the switches. Gonna have to switch it up, my boy. Okay, y'all might want to kill that fucking thing right now. Come on, blow that boy up. What happens if? So what happens if Hanami gets hit by her own? By her own? Oh, please, please don't fail. Please don't fail. I fully expect him to fail, but I really don't want him to. My man entered his mind palace. My man's fucking mind palace is a Japanese high school where all of the students are fucking idols and his best friends. Happened in .01. I refuse to believe this man is that smart. She the one in your head isn't real, idiot. Okay, he fucking gave her a pause to fucking like try and block that one. She just didn't do it. That one's on Hanami. It's called a fucking boogie woogie. What the fuck? Where what lies where? Oh, the nunchucks. Oh man, you just fucked Itadori over. God damn. Can't believe Toto out here about to fucking kill Steel, my dude. Holy shit. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Oh, so much for protecting nature, Hanami, you fucking hypocrite. Jesus. Humans do nothing but destroy nature. As a result, I must kill all humans and protect nature. She says as she drains an entire forest of all life. Damn, imagine having a domain. Couldn't be you. Okay, what the fuck? I have several questions. Gojo, the whole point of that domain was that it wasn't supposed to work on you. Alright, I'm kinda fine with Grandpa showing up with the guitar. You know what, that Hanami fight, we got enough of it and it's basically at the point where, like, it's basically over anyway. Imagine he gets close and the fucking axe turns into an actual axe and he's like, no, it turns out he's really fucking good at melee, idiot. He was going easy on you for your benefit. Imagine they try and call Gojo's phone, it's the only one that doesn't go through. What the fuck? Who the fuck is this Twink? How many Twinks did Stitch Boy take? Like, Jesus. Stitch Boy's grinder account must be always on fucking. must be always active. I don't know what word I was trying to use there. I don't know. Damn. My man's really into hand holding, huh? Damn. Oh my god, fucking destroy this Twink. I want this Twink destroyed! Seriously, Gojo just looming in the fucking sky is terrifying. Oh my god, he's just fucking gone! Are we ever gonna even see that man again? Was that man just there for the gag, or is he just out? My my dude really thinks Gojo's bones are massive, huh? I mean, the techno soundtrack seems to disagree with you, my gamer. My man got a few level ups in the forest, Gojo, it's fine. Oh my god, that's rapeface.exe has activated. My god. Wait, what? Okay, was the old man talking to the butcher or to Gojo? Okay, seems like he was talking to Gojo. Alright. I was so. I'm so not used to seeing Gojo's eyes. My man's eyes are so goddamn pretty. My man can sense the fucking about to happen. Why is Gojo just a literal fucking god? My man breaks out the color wheel. Like, my man breaks out the fucking color wheel and just shit dies. Don't let this man near the watercolor section at Michael's. Like, holy shit. Please. Please, someone fucking tell me that Gojo's gimmick actually gets figured out by the end of this fucking season. Like my man's is such a goober, but also just like god tier powerful being. It's ridiculous. Oh man, my man found a delicious fingy snack. So all this so they could yoink one finger. I still don't quite understand Stitch Boy's plan on this one. Like like they want Sukuna to live again. Even though the fact Sukuna doesn't really give a shit about them at all, which is kind of weird and seemingly self-defeating, but okay. Like the Jujutsu tech, they want Itadori to eat all of the fingers so that Sukuna can come alive again so they can destroy him all in one. Is it not in the benefit of Stitch Boy to just, instead of securing the finger, secure Itadori? You know? Could always cripple him, you know, like break his spine. Break his spine, keep him, like, you know, in a box somewhere, feed him a couple rats every now and again. And then, you know, every time you find a finger, shove it down his throat. They don't really need the fingers as much as they, you know. Or they could do nothing, wait for Jujutsu Tech to find the fingers themselves, and then just swoop in at the last minute. Like, doggo! That's not a valid option, idiot. It was a man. Like, I love my cat, but I gotta say, I love big dogs more. Like, I want to get like a big husky dog. I want to get a big fluffy boy, but that's difficult because I live in Florida. Um, Jujutsu Koshien. What the fuck does that mean? Um, okay, but this episode though, like I said, I'm still very, very confused about what Stitch Boy's whole idea was. I don't really know. But it does seem like the exam is basically over. And I feel like this was a very, very good wrap up of the what's the word? Of not the arc, but the scenario, I suppose that's the term. Um, and I got more or less what I wanted. Like the fight that is actually worth looking at here was Hanami, Toto, and Itadori. That's it. Like Grandpa with his guitar, okay, that's neat. The butcher, okay, cool. But the butcher is brand new. Yeah, we don't really care much about him. Grandpa, like, he's established as a villain, so we'll probably get to see Itadori fight him at some point. Um, so, like, really, they're kind of irrelevant. Uh, Bob and Bob and not Sakura meeting up with the rest of them. I mean, we didn't really need to see that. So really the main focus of this episode was and definitely should have been the fight between Toto, Itadori, and Hanami. And I'm really, really glad that they did a thing that a lot of other shonens kind of fuck up, where they'll have, like, oh, here's your big fight, and then they'll jump away to, like, a bunch of other fights that no one gives a fuck about. And it's like, okay, cool. Can we get back to the fight I care about? Shonens don't do it as much nowadays. I feel like this is a lesson that a lot of shonens have learned, but I find the ones that go paint by numbers tend to kind of do this a lot. When I was reading the My Hero Academia manga, I am so fucking behind, so I don't know if, like, Horikoshi's just gotten over this by now, but I remember, like, earlier on in it, there was a lot of a lot of times where it was just like, okay, here's a fight. Here's another fight going on at the same time. We're gonna jump between the fights. Like, no, Horikoshi, please stick with one fucking fight at a time. Goddamn. And I'm hoping that he's gotten over that, but I am still so goddamn far behind. So I'm still like chapter 280 or something like that. I am so behind. But here they did it really, really well, and getting to see Toto's technique and just kind of getting so much from him. Like I think we've seen more character development from him than we've seen from just about anybody. Like, we saw more character development from Toto in 10 minutes than we saw from just about everyone in the entire series so far, which is impressive because everyone else is a really, really well developed character. Well, most of the main cast at least. And just the creativity of it, like, just ignoring, like, Toto, like, as a character, his ability itself and the way it's used, it is a very interesting ability. It is not innately powerful. It's just, oh, I can switch two things with a clap, and things move. It's not innately a powerful ability, but the creativity of how it's used makes it fucking ridiculous. And I really, really like that sort of creativity and intelligence was put on display here. So basically, like, feinting attacks, like switching out, doing fake claps, fucking sometimes switching Hanami and Itadori, sometimes switching Toto and Itadori. There's like switching items around. Like, it's done in such a way that is just very, 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 very creative, very fun, and really cool. And the idea that Toto is actually a fucking genius with a 53,000 IQ or 530,000 IQ. I've got this calculus, so number hard. So I think it's 530,000. I could be adding an extra zero. That is, first off, that is absolutely fucking ridiculous. That is some fucking Dragon Ball Z numbers. But thing is, with Toto, I can't actually tell if he's being serious or not. But at the same time, he is very, very clearly, like, super intelligent. Like, way more so than you would think from the way he acts. He is... Like, he is crouching dumbass hidden genius, and it is absolutely amazing. I really, really love characters like this, and that's the best part about them, is that they are absolute surprises, and they are treats when they happen. Just the idea of a character who acts and just, by all intents, is an absolute fucking meathead dumbass. But then you get inside their head, and it's like, no, this man is thinking, like, on 6D fucking chess. My man skipped past the 5th dimension, went right to the 6th. Like, holy shit. Hanami, I feel like, got a little bit less impressive with this one, mostly because she kind of got outclassed ridiculously fucking fast, but I think that's more just to establish how strong Toto is. And I think it really is to just kind of establish that the villains here are not really that big of a threat. Like the main threat of this show, like, is Stitch Boy and crew, but in reality, they're not really all that strong. They excel in subterfuge and guerrilla warfare, and getting brought into a straight fight is not really the best for them. Um, which is actually kind of a neat way to do this, because we have such ridiculous fucking power on the protagonist side that, yeah, you would need to be kind of like misdirection and like really fucking guerrilla warfare for it. And I really appreciate that from a villain perspective, because like the question then becomes like, okay, why don't the JuJutsu boys just absolutely fucking wreck Stitch Boy's ass immediately if they've got all this power? And the answer is they probably fucking could. But the problem is that there's so much internal division between in the JuJutsu community that it's not going to happen, because they can't get people to agree on anything. They can't even get people to agree on what the fuck to do with Sakuna. Um, and I really like the idea that these villains, on their own, they're not that big a threat, but because of like the bureaucracy and infighting on the good guy side, they're actually a threat just because our guys are just not a united front. And that is something that you don't see very often, and I like that quite a bit. Like, they're threats to Itadori, right? Like, don't get me wrong on that one. Like, they are 110%. But like versus fucking Toto or Gojo or Grandpa, like, no, they ain't shit. They really ain't shit. And unlike in Naruto, where like the super powerful elders just kind of fuck off until like the absolute last minute, these guys are just here, you know? They're just here. They're and like, oh man, there's something in trouble. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's go. Um, so I don't know. It's a really interesting way to do things, and a really fun sort of setup for a world and conflict, and it is pretty fucking neato. Um, the way Toto beat the Flesh Buds was actually a really interesting thing. The idea that like, and like the idea that just, oh, if I just turn off my cursed energy, they can't do anything. Um, that is something that is really, really simple, but something that a lot of these fighters who rely on cursed energy probably would think of. And the fact that Toto doesn't really use cursed techniques or cursed energy unless he really has to means that that is something that he would logically come up with, and I really like that from him. His Mind Palace being the fucking slice of life school is absolute goddamn genius, and I cannot get enough of this. Like, honestly, I want Toto to fucking leave Kyoto and just join the main fucking squad. I want him and Itadori hanging out, eating ramen, and fucking talking mad shit. I want them just hanging out, being best buds. Friendship ended with Megumi, now Toto is my best friend. I want that. But we're probably not going to see a character that powerful stick around. He's probably going to go to the no-no zone, and we're never going to see him until he's actually needed again. But but I'm going to enjoy him while we have him. God damn it. But yes. All around really good. The Twink not getting much screen time, I'm kind of fine with. He really does feel like a throwaway villain, but it's possible that we might just see like the rest of these guys, like maybe he's like a really ridiculously powerful dude, and we're just kind of being like, oh man, he's so weak, haha, the sword has to hold his hand, da 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 da. But he's gonna show up later as like an actual problem. Who knows? I certainly don't. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Like, this was an absolute treat of an episode. Um, I just really like how Toto has developed as a character, and how he's kind of just wormed his way into my heart as my favorite fucking character. And I can't wait to see more. Let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something that I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. Oh, boy. Remember to like, comment, fair, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. If you want, you can support me on Patreon or via Stream Elements, which is linked in the description. If you want more content from me, I do try and post anime every single day at around noon. And I also live stream every single day at 5 o'clock. Today, I think I'm feeling like playing some more of the Halo Infinite campaign, so feel free to come by for that. I'm right now. I'm kind of just working on like side stuff because the side stuff is really fun, but we'll probably get some actual main campaign missions done. And as for anime stuff, tomorrow, we're going to be. What are we going to be doing? I believe it is Mushiko Tensei tomorrow. Let me double check. No, it is JoJo tomorrow. It is JoJo tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing that, and on Saturday we're gonna have Mushiko Tensei, and on Sunday we're either gonna start Komi-san Cannot Communicate, or we're going to have a Saihate no Paladin. I can't really decide because I really want to start Komi because that seems really fun, and it's probably better to do that while the iron's hot. But I know you guys like Saihate no Paladin, and I do too. So honestly, with Jahi gone, we might just wind up doing an extra Saihate on Monday. But that's my general plan for right now. So yeah, that's all I got. Let me know what you think. And as always, everybody, I am Nozz, the Goblin Queen. And I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a goblin today. And I will see you a Reungari.